I'm Esther Smith. I'm a PT and also a Pilates instructor. We're at Momentum Climbing Gym, and I'm here with Claire Burfind, BD athlete. We're going to show you guys our favorite set of 5 comprehensive core exercises for climbers. Most of us think of our core as just this front section, and really it's all of the musculature that helps to attach our legs to our trunk and our arms to our trunk. We often overlook all the other parts of our core besides our abs, and we all want that six-pack, and that's helpful for us, but really when we talk about the core as climbers, we need to focus on the hip, leg, trunk connection and the arm, shoulder, trunk connection as well. Okay, so here we are for our first of 5 core exercises. And we're going to start with the bridge. And this is important just for this hip lift and activation from our feet, connection to the wall, to our hips, trunk. The bridge, Claire's just going to go ahead and lift up. She's really driving through this backside of her pelvis and lifting her sits bones up into her upper back thighs. The bridge form is just like a slant board ramp this way, so everything's in alignment. And this is level and also level and active under there. There's kind of 3 levels to this exercise. One is just to go up and down through a couple bridges. Go ahead. And then you can lift into the bridge, park it, and you can do alternate knee marches, just folding through the hip, keeping level through the bar. There's also a lot of down pressure through the arms to kind of activate your triceps and the back shoulder blades. And then the 3rd level is to come up into one knee fold, straighten the leg, and bicycle it out, while staying lifted and keeping that alignment of the pelvis and keeping kind of that slant board ramp of the trunk. And you would switch sides. For exercise number 2, we're going to get into the front side and kind of combo it with some backside action. This is called a double leg lower lift. First part of this exercise that we have to do is the upper curl. And that is where you get into this ab position that's really strong and scooped through the lower belly. So Claire's just going to lift her head just a little bit off the ground and then start to curl into this kind of C shape such that her shoulder blades lift off of the back of the floor. And then from that position, you have a nice scoop and your navel is drawn down towards the floor, towards your spine. Keeping that scoop, go ahead and try to lift both legs. So one of the exercises, if you place your hand behind your head, and just kind of loop and hold your head in your hands, would be to keep this scoop and this curl and then just tap your feet down to hit the floor. Or to make it harder, you're going to straighten out through the legs, keeping your upper curl, and then kind of lower out this drawbridge and bring it back up, all without losing the scoop. So the 3rd exercise is a Pilates exercise called teaser, and it's kind of a combination of what we just did with the double leg lower lift and the upper curl. So we're going to put it all together into this really important exercise for climbers. So Claire's going to begin with her upper curl lift, and at the same time she's going to lift her straight legs up into this kind of V-sit pike, and then lower it all back down at the same type of pace with legs and the upper body paying out. And then the head lift, upper curl, reach through the hands and come up, and then lower back down. That's good. And she's staying scooped in her belly, and she's staying kind of on the back side of those sits bones in her pelvis. We can make it easier a couple ways. One is to just have the feet bent and just work on the upper curl. And then you can pick up the legs at the top and practice straightening them out, and then come back down, and then lower out. And then you can also go ahead and come up into that again. Straighten the legs. Yeah, and then find that place where you can just go in and out just little bits at a time. Yeah, exactly. Staying scooped and staying on the back side of those sits bones. Awesome. So the 3rd option is to do it with band assist. So we use that red TheraBand. Halfway, stirrup the feet. And then Claire's going to stand into the band and use her arms to kind of open up on that band and come up into that, and then lower back down while still standing into the band. Just try a couple there. Head lift, scooped belly, nice. Okay, so the fourth exercise takes us into a bit of a side plank, and this is kind of no man's land for climbers, the side organization. So Claire's gonna get her head on straight, and it's as if you're against a wall behind you, so you kind of tuck your ribs a little bit, and then you make sure that you're really flat and even through the front hips. Go ahead and just have your hand on your hip. You're gonna open up into a clamshell, and then pick up the clamshell, straighten the leg, bend the knee back down, reattach, and close. For a couple reps, open, pick up, kick, reattach, yeah, and close. And the whole time you want to stay on this side angle, side plank, and you want to stay really pressing through this bottom elbow so you stay lifted through this shoulder girdle. Good, and close, and then rest. Nice. All right, so for our fifth core exercise, we're gonna put you guys in a plank, which is a challenge for climbers because you have to organize your shoulder girdle and your trunk and really stand through your feet as well, so it's really good. Go ahead and set up for a straight arm plank. For this exercise, we're gonna kick it back into almost a down dog. You don't have to go into a full down dog, you could also be out here. But Claire has a shoulder range, she's gonna be back. And then she's gonna do a sequence where she takes her knee to the same elbow and touches knee to elbow, kicks back, touches knee to nose, kicks back, and then touches knee to opposite elbow for the twist, and kicks back. Good. We'll switch sides. Start with the same elbow. Good, kick, and then knee to nose, and back, and then the twist, and back, and then come back to plank. Just making sure that you stay really lifted and punch through your shoulder blades so there's not like a canyon there, and you're really lifted through that trunk. Okay, so you can see how that sequence of 5 exercises took us on a little tour of the whole body. We worked the front side, the back sides, the sides, and most importantly, we integrated some shoulder girdle work and some hip work into that. How do you feel?
Feel good. Feel tired. Want a snack.